Hello, once again, Reads Review family. Welcome back to the channel. To my subscribers, I do appreciate you. To those who this may be your first time coming across this channel, I am Shay. This is Reads Review, where we're living, loving Jesus, smelling fabulous, all while saving a dime, discussing budget-friendly fragrances. Sometimes we will discuss others, but for the most part, budget-friendly. And I do like my designer fragrances. I just like to get them when I can purchase them with reward points, if they're on sale, all that good stuff. A gift card, perhaps, south of $100. Yeah, that's what I like to do. I also sometimes run across air fresheners or room sprays that are inspired by some of the fragrances in my collection. And when I do that from time to time, I will bring it to the channel. So, without further ado, today is Monday, and we are going to talk about some of the fragrances that I had the opportunity to wear on last week. And I will just pin a note here. Um, in the next coming weeks, I will only wear my fragrances, or fragrances on in the evenings, in the afternoons. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just letting y'all know that I may not have as many to share a lot about, if that makes sense. And I'm just going to leave it at that. We're not going to get into all that. So anyway, I do have pulled some of the stuff that I was able to wear and test out on last week. Um, and I'm just going to grab. I did pull out according to what I wrote down. And, yesterday in the video, I had to tell you that I was going to have to really think, because I just didn't put anything down after Wednesday. And Wednesday was blank. And it was just because of, all the wedding stuff that was going on. But I had to think about it. And I did remember. And so, anyway, without further ado, um, I did wear a Peach Bellini one day last, not Peach Delulu from the Kahar line of Paris Corner. Peach Delulu, not Peach Bellini. Peach Bellini is the lotion from Bath and Body Works that I put with it, or that I wore with it. So, yeah, I don't know why I called it. This is, this, for it to be a peach fragrance, it's kind of heavy. It is. It's a nice little scent, but it won't take much if you wear this out and about somewhere. It will not take many sprays at all, or at least in my opinion, it it has not. So, um, let's see. Oh, another day I did the Thousand Wishes mist and lotion, and the Habik. And I've done this a couple of times now, so I'll be able to come back and tell you guys about it. I think when I mentioned something about it last week, I kind of told y'all, I think this probably needs to sit a little bit more. And I do have what is it, Versace Dylan Purple, who this kind of smells similar to, and I am going to test that out, at least test it on paper for sure, and see how close they really do smell. And I'll come back to you guys with that. So that was Habik by Lattafa, and then A Thousand Wishes, Bath and Body Works mist and lotion. Um, let's see. Okay, another day I did trying to get rid of this. Not rid of it, because I like it, but where I open my other bottle. So I just have this little bit left. Club de Nuit Woman. I love this. Very similar to Coco uh, Chanel Coco Mademoiselle, and I really do like that fragrance. I mean, really do like that fragrance. And a good thing about this is that fragrance likes me. So, and this is the one that is the extrait. So I did a little bit of this and then sprayed this, of course. Then my common sense oil, it the intense version of the Coco Mademoiselle. So yeah, I had all three of these on together, and I absolutely loved it. I think I wore that Thursday while I was getting the reception venue decorated. So yeah, I had that on. It was wonderful. And then I did do okay. I did Mason Alhambra, the Bad Femme, which is Carolyn Herrera's Good Girl. It's that through and through. I mean, through and through. It is. But this to me is a lot stronger than my original. I didn't pull it. I'm sitting here looking at it now. But this is a lot stronger to me than the actual fragrance, Carolyn Herrera. Smells just like it to me, but it's just stronger. And so I did that with my femme Chic from Oriana, the body oil. Also, Durham Warday. Um, is that from Al Rehab or hey, let's see. I don't know. But this is the oil version of the Durham Warday. Um, smells just like yeah, Durham Warday is very close to that. To me, it smells similar to Carolina Herrera. I would say probably 80 or 80, maybe 85% similar, but it's similar enough to layer for sure. And this little stuff here, you think when you put it on, like you can't smell it, but trust me, other people smell it. Yeah, I learned that even though you think you can't smell it, they smell it. Oh well. Anyway, what else? What else? Did that? Oh, Sunday, I wore Miss Independent, Brown Sugar Babe, and Absolute Liberation of Platinum from the Dua brand. And y'all see how much my bin is? Yes. I did put some of my original fragrance. So this is uh, inspired by YSL's um, YSL lead. Is it Liberation or Platine? Platine? What was it? What is it? I have it over there. I want to make sure I'm saying this correctly. Yeah, but that particular fragrance, anytime I have worn that, guys, um, whether it be the actual YSL fragrance or this inspired by the Dua brand, it never fails that I have gotten compliments or even just or basically just ask what did I have on. So I remember wearing it to a little birthday party, and um, one time on a weekend I had to run up to my office, and one of the doctors asked me, he told me I smelled good. It was a radiologist or something that was up there that day, uh, probably kind of at the vending machines when I was walking in. Yeah, something like that. Um, I knew him and had known him for a while, and so he saw him and gave me a hug, and anyway, told me, "Oh wow, you smell good." Okay, it's Libre L'Absolu Platine or Plantine. I'm not sure how they pronounce it, but you get what I'm saying. This is what this is duping, and like I said, I did have a for my original. I got about that much left, so I was like, you know what? I want to find me a a dupe of this, and I ran across it on the Dua website. I want to say this was one of my first fragrances that I um, purchased from the Dua's brand. So, and it was wonderful. When I tell you guys, you cannot tell that this is not YSL's Le Absolute Pantene. You cannot. You cannot. I can't. Let me say that. I can't. And you put a little Miss Independent. This is duping YSL's Believe Intense, I do believe. But put that on, or even put it on if you just putting on regular leave. I've put it on with the rouge from Lafite Lavish Rouge. I've done it with that. Anyway, I gotta give a video on that. Hopefully I do that this week. Um, that all of those have been wonderful. Okay, so um, I tested. I'm not gonna tell you what I wore to the wedding yet because I'm doing a whole separate video of that. Or I might have already mentioned it yesterday in a video. I don't even know. But anyway, I'm doing a whole separate video. I'm gonna tell and show a couple of the things that some of the people um, had on at the wedding. Just to just so actually, honestly, my subscriber that I mentioned came to the wedding. Um, she's like, "What do you have on? You smell good." And she said, "Do a." She was like, "Oh, good. Do a video of it." And I thought, that's a good idea. So here we are. We're gonna do a video this week of just wedding fragrances, even those that some of the guys wore. Okay, so yeah, but I only have maybe I only know what fragrances that maybe three guys probably had on for sure. I didn't like go around asking people. I maybe I should have, but anyway, I thought that would be interesting. Um, so what did I write down? The things that I kind of walked around and testing. Did I put? Did I share that? Did I write that down? I don't think I did. I honestly did not really have too much time. One of my grandkids has like scribbled out in here. I'm gonna run out of paper in my little book soon. Um, so I can't off the top of my head. What did I? Okay, I do know. Oh shucks. I did test this out again, and I think I shared that with you guys last week. Janoon satin smells like smells similar to YSL's bouquet something or another. Why can't I keep this straight in my head? I guess I got too much, too much up there. And this is from Rosasi. Um, YSL. Oh Lordy, what is that fragrance called? YSL. I'm looking on YSL site. When I see it, I know. Supreme Bouquet. That's it. Supreme Bouquet. It smells very similar to that. Did I spray something on there already? I think I have one over. Yeah. The dry down on this is really nice to me. Okay, so I do know I did wear Fair Potion as well. Look at the dent. Hair Potion, and y'all, I did put it with the Brown Sugar Babes pair, Perfect Pair, I think is what it's called. I was trying to hold out. I think I told you guys when I first unboxed it, I was like, oh God. And I rubbed it on me, and immediately I could tell that it was turning to this waxy, lipsticky type scent on me. Once, going on is wonderful. And then, like a minute later, that's what it's giving on my skin. One of the other oils did that. two or four men. I think it was Island Gal. I couldn't do. I could have done it. I just don't like that particular that scent. I don't like that lipsticky, like me smelling like waxy lipsticky type thing. Um, and I wanted to. I thought both of those smell really, really good, and they do. I would never say that they didn't. Uh, they just sitting on me for a minute or two. That's what it turned into. So it is what it is. Some things just some fragrances don't jihad with our body chemistry, and that's fine. Um, but yes, it does, and looks like I will be probably passing that along. Oh well. Anyway, it's still pretty full because a little bit goes a long way. So it's not like it. I don't even think it shows. Let's see, is this it? No, that's this. Uh, oh, there it is right there. So yeah, not much missing. Y'all probably can't see. Maybe you can. Not a lot missing. So I'm probably gonna give that away, gift it to someone. What else did I wear? Oh, one evening I did wear my VIP rose. I really do like this. And I am wanting to get the this is inspired by Carolyn Herrera's VIP rose too. Yeah, VIP seems like it's a 212 in there or something. I'm probably saying that name wrong, but it is what it is. Um, I've done some rearrange. Of course, I've worn Verde. I told you guys about that yesterday. Gave my thoughts on it. Um, yeah. So anyway, that's that. That's all I can think of right now. I really didn't do a lot of different combinations or layering last week, but hopefully, um, in some of the evenings this week, I'll get to do that. I hope. So, anyway, you guys have a lovely rest of your day or night, depending on what time zone you are in. And remember to be prayerful for one another, for this country, for your families, for everybody, I mean, my gosh. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much, and I'm gonna stand on that and stick on. Yeah, I'm gonna stand on that. Stick with it. Don't give up, even if it looks like it's not doing any good. But understand, it says the effectual fervent prayer of a keyword righteous man, which we know in the Bible, this man it stands for that it goes for woman too. So yeah, keyword righteous, effectual fervent prayer of a righteous. That means indicates you need to be living right, right, according to His word. Anywho, you guys have a good one, and I will be back with you another day this week. Give my thoughts on a fragrance and also do my little wedding video. Okay. All right. You guys take care.